On today's video, we are flying to London on American Airlines Boeing 777-200. I will be flying business class while my family is flying economy class. I will explain that later in the video. Just a few weeks ago, I flew on this same route to London on the economy class and I reviewed our product, and the video is on our channel. So on today's video, we'll be concentrating on the business class product on this route. We will evaluate the experience at the airport, the check-in, lounge options available here if you're flying in business class, the boarding experience, the seats, amenity, food, and the arrival lounge option available in London. If you stick around and watch this video all the way to the end, I will let you know how much I actually paid for this seat. Let's get started. Our journey started by us checking our luggage here at RDU and then headed to security. So today TSA pre-check is longer, so we're going to see how it goes. At the time of our flight, RDU did not offer a clear option for security, so TSA pre-check was it. So we just went through TSA pre-check. This has been probably the longest that we've ever had to deal with TSA pre-check lines, but it's understanding. So yeah. Right now we're gonna try to go to the lounge and see if we'll be able to even use it, just because there's a lot of people there right now. So we'll try to see if we can get into the lounge now. The American Airlines Admirals Club is the only lounge option available here at RDU for One World passengers. If you are flying on this cabin or have One World Sapphire or higher status, you have access when flying on One World carrier on international routes. Unfortunately, this is a pretty basic lounge, so lower your expectations. So anyways, right now we are here waiting to go catch our flight. So we're here in the lounge. We're going to be flying today with American Airlines to London Heathrow, and I just came back from London a few weeks ago, and that video is on our channel. So today we are going to be basically flying again back to London. I'm flying business class and the family's flying on economy, but this at least will be our second time this year, actually my third time this year going there, so hope you stick around and watch it. And I have the video for the one I went a few weeks back. It's already up on our channel, so you can check that one out as well. So right now we're still waiting for our flight to board, so we're still waiting at the lounge. Quickly, I've already done a video of this lounge. Again, over the year this probably has declined a little bit. I don't see a whole lot of really amenities for people that are staying here. I feel like everything you have to pay for it, and the food is mediocre. I wish American Airlines could upgrade their Admiral clubs. For example, in the Charlotte one, they actually upgraded, and it's really good. But this one specifically here, Raleigh, I think it's due for upgrade. It's just dated, and the food is mediocre at best. The drink's okay, but I think at this point it needs a little bit of a remodeling. So anyways, we got a few minutes waiting here, and then we're gonna actually go to board our flight soon. Same as the pilot. He has his wings. He's earned it from American Airlines. He's our next pilot. Now, as previously mentioned on other videos that we have done about this lounge, it is our least favorite lounge here at RDU. Unlike flying on other airports that have flagship lounge, at RDU you don't get that luxury. Given that these seats for this route goes all the way for up to $8,000, the least American Airlines can do is to give a bit more of facelift for this lounge. Anyways, it was time for us to head over to our gate to board our flight. We are departing from the C gate. Here at RDU, long-haul international flights such as this flight the Delta flight to Paris and Iceland Air departs from this side of the terminal. Other flights to Mexico, Puerto Rico, and other Central America destinations sometimes also do depart from this area. One note on the international route changes here RDU. In October of 2023, Delta will no longer fly to Paris. Instead, Air France will take over that route. So, hoping to try the Delta service to Paris before they end, and then when Air France starts their service, we can make a comparison. If you want to see that video, comment Paris. We arrived just a few minutes before at the gate and they were not yet boarding. So right now we're waiting to board the flight. So we have about, I think, 4 more minutes before boarding. Again, this flight is going to be about 7.5 hours of flight time once we take off. Given that there are no delays, we should be able to be arriving either on time or just a little bit early. So again, we're going to evaluate how it is to fly with business class, and then also see some footage from the economy class. But if you want to see how it is to fly with the economy class, you can actually go and watch the video. I'm going to link it right now that I have already done on this route from Raleigh to London. Shortly, boarding started and we were one of the first people to board given my status and the class of cabin. Camera? Okay, we just scanned our boarding passes. We're now going to the plane to board, and we're gonna check out how this plane looks like. This gave me the opportunity to capture the cabin layout pretty well. Welcome to American Airlines 777-200 on their business class seating. As previously stated, I'm the only one flying on business class today and my family is in economy. I will explain that later. Why is that? As for the business class, this is really great hard product that American Airlines has to offer on this route. We will come back later to review the cabin. We had the opportunity to check out the economy class seat that I will eventually be flying on from Zurich to Philadelphia, so stay tuned for that video. This cabin consists of 24 seats in the layout of 2-4-2. And here behind is the main cabin. My family is sitting in row 18, which has a missing window. So be mindful of that when selecting your seat in the economy class. Preference is to snatch row 17 as it contains extra legroom. Economy class has 212 seats in the layout of 3-4-3 with the exception of row 17, 36, 37, 38 consisting of 2-4-2, and then row 25 having just 2 seats on the left side of the plane. As far as business class is concerned, there are 37 seats and the configuration for this is 1-to-1 in reverse herringbone seating, and it has 2 sections of the cabin. I am on the second half of the cabin, which is the smallest one. So let's review what's around the seat right now. So first impressions of this seat is definitely wider than the other configuration of 777-200, and I think the one that has forward and backward facing, and this is all forward facing cabin, and I'm in seat 10A, and you can see I actually have 2 windows here and the screen is super wide, and then with a couple of amenities I just given to you, and I'm actually going to review that in a second. So you get the Shinola bag, and we'll check the amenity kit later on. So this is the Shinola bag, and then you get the menu. I've already pre-ordered my food, but I'll show you guys in a second what's in the menu. You also get the headphones, so noise canceling headphones. Again, these are not super great, but I brought my own aboard, so I'm gonna use that instead. And then you have this tray table here that is huge. So this is how it works. It goes up and down, you can see here. So you have this, and then underneath here you have enough leg room for you to be able to put your leg there, and then there's some storage space right there where you can actually store stuff. And then on this side here you have the controller. This is where you have the seat controllers over here, and then there's some storage space over here. So there's storage space where you can actually put things like passports, phone, so you don't lose that during the flight. And then in here you have a light, so you can be able to have your reading lights. And then you you'll have the menu for the flight itself. And over here, you have enough space for you to be able to put your arm here, the armrest. But then you get a pillow. And there's also a blanket you can be using during the flight. So we'll test this out, this product, and I will let you guys know how this business class experience goes with American Airlines. There's also a USB, 2 USBs, and then with the headphone jacks. Then you also have a remote controller, and you have a power outlet right there on the second part of the storage as well, so it can be used as storage and also some other power outlets or jacks that they have. You also get a space for water, and there's another armrest that can be lowered. So the one thing definitely that is a little bit weird for this specific 10A is the proximity to the next cabin, which is really just separated by a curtain. So it could be bothersome if you don't want to be this close. And you can actually be on the other side. So there's actually two sides of this business cabin. There's two. So there's the front side, and then there's the second half here, which is for seats 7 to 10. So another thing that is surprising in comparison to all the airlines is that they have not given the welcome drink yet. I'm sure they probably will, or they may not, but they have not given the welcome drink yet to the business class seat, which is a little bit weird, but we'll see and wait and see what happens in the next few minutes. And as far as the seat is very comfortable. You can see it's big enough. There's a lot of cushion here, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying this seating arrangement that they have on this retrofitted 777-200, which is really nice. Again, I've flown with this type of seats before, so on our flight from Tokyo back to DFW, from Madrid to Miami, and again, it's the same one. As far as one little thing that I don't like is the privacy. There's just this little divider, but apart from that, you can see everything that is happening on the other side, which is kind of one thing I do not like it. But I'm not going to be complaining because flying 7 hours on this and sitting comfortably versus flying in the cockpit. So far, again, so good as far as the seating area and everything else. So good. Now we'll see the service, how the service goes with the flight attendant. So far they have not come by to say hello or anything like this, but we'll see. That might change. So while we wait, let's look into the entertainment system and how it looks like over here. So we'll see if it's very responsive or not. Again, the options available are the same. I've done these reviews multiple times, but we're going to see how this screen here compares to the other ones that we've taken in the past. So again, the screen is huge, as you can see, super huge screen. And then again, it's very responsive. Select different options that they have. Again, if we click the movie, it was a little bit touch of delay, but in this case here, and it moves right fast. These are different options on movies that they have available. Again, definitely you're not going to get bored with the options that they have here, so you'll be able to see. So for this flight, you get 2 meals. You have the dinner menu, which is on this side here, and then you have also the breakfast that is going to be served right before arrival. And then here's a list of the drinks or spirits that are available for your selection during this flight. So it's been about 30 minutes since we boarded, and they're just bringing us the welcome drink now. So this is what I've got. I got some champagne, and I've also got some orange juice. I'm gonna mix it up and make it to a mimosa. Cheers. And now I have my mimosa. So let's look what's available on this bag here right now. So you do get right here your lotion, you get socks, you get an eye mask, toothbrush, and you get the toothpaste with it, the pen, things, the earplugs, and then you have the explanation of what this Chanel Detroit bag has inside. Now time to review the bathroom for the economy class and business class. So anyways, I'm doing the toilet review right before anybody uses it, so you can see how it is in its initial state when you get the plane. So again, it's a little bit cleaner, but it's again older aircraft. The bathroom starting to show the age, but I think it works for the duration of the flight. So there's a mirror here, you have toilet tissues, soap, and then there's a changing area for the kid, and then of course the toilet. So far so good, it's clean. So right now I'm on the business class bathroom, and it's super huge. Look at it, look how much space does it have. You have the mirror over there, you have another mirror in the back here, you just have a lot of space. It's huge. So it's really good. I'm very impressed with at least this bathroom. There's a lot more amenities here than they had on the economy side. So I'm going to show you that right now. And the cool thing about this door is it slides out. So it doesn't open out this side, it actually slides out. Which I think is good for like somebody who is on a wheelchair or something like that, needed more assistance and more space room. This bathroom definitely does offer that. So far, impressed with this toilet here. Now let's get back to our seat and sit back, relax, and enjoy our flight to London.
Lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now you'll just follow. Welcome aboard. Before we depart, there are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap. Shoulder belts, worn during taxi and takeoff and landing in case of unexpected turbulence. To get us on our way, if they're both fit, fix it and then we'll come back in. Smoking, including electronic cigarettes at any time. Temporarily disabling or destroying smoke. The event of an evacuation, escape that lighting while here. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Your oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt back. American Airlines. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
As we taxi and get ready to depart, this will be a great time for me to ask that if you are enjoying this video, to go ahead and smack that like button. We are The Ponz Adventure, and here on our channel, we provide you with travel tips in the format of hotel and flight reviews such as this, and travel safety tips so that you can be able to enjoy your travel while being safe. If this is something that interests you, consider subscribing to our channel. Let's get ready to take off to London on this 7-hour flight. 20 minutes later after takeoff, the meal service began on this flight. They gave us hot towel to begin with, and then they basically dropped off the meal all in one tray, which negates the in-sky dining experience option that are offered by other premium airlines such as Singapore, Qatar Airways, or ANA. We have videos also coming up with those airlines and their product that will be released soon on our channel, so stay tuned for that as well. The meal for today that was selected is the braised beef with potato, green beans accompanied with salad, fruit, bread, and cold chicken for appetizer. The meal was good overall, and I actually enjoyed this meal and was able to finish it. It is just a personalized service touch that was missing. This is something I wish American Airlines can definitely do better, or at least learn from their One World member such as Qatar Airways, given that American Airlines will be taking over some of their routes that Qatar Airways normally flies, such as Philadelphia, Miami, and New York, just to name a few. After the meal service, it was time to try and get some shut-eyes, rightfully so. Given that this is a red-eye flight and the purpose of getting one of these seats is to get some sleep. I tried to sleep, but it was a bit difficult to do so. With many attempts to sleep, I managed to get at least 3 hours of sleep and woke up 2 hours before landing. I checked out the snack bar that is available during the flight for the passenger in that cabin in case they feel hungry. Then it was time to eat breakfast available for this flight. This time it was egg frittata with biscuit and fruit. Let's just say I wasn't impressed. We started making our descent to London, and here are my thoughts around this flight. Overall, it was a good flight and the experience flying this product on American Airlines Business class. I have flown this class many times, and maybe it's just becoming a repetitive experience that I'm numb at this point. But if you must choose and you have options to fly between the economy, economy plus, or business class from Raleigh Durham to London, this is the way to go, especially if you pay what I pay for this flight. The big question is, how much did I pay for all of us to travel on this flight? Well, as for my family, the reason that they are in the economy class is because I booked their flight using American Airlines points. I found a great deal from Raleigh Durham to London and then Zurich to Philadelphia for just 43,000 points per person. For me, I paid for this flight cash, $700 for the economy class, and doing the same Raleigh Durham to London, Zurich to Philadelphia. Then I was offered to do a cash upgrade for this flight for only $350. Yes, you heard that correctly. Then Zurich to Philadelphia segment, I got offered an upgrade for $175 on that route. I know, it's insane. So the total cost for all of us to fly on this trip was $1,500, which includes taxes and fee for the reward tickets, my ticket of $1,225, and our flight from London to Zurich. Considering that the business class alone for this route can be up to $4,000 one way, it is surely a great deal.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you on London Heathrow International Airport. The local time is 6:38 a.m. There's a 5-hour time change between Raleigh Durham and the United Kingdom. Now's a good time to check around your seat area.
We landed in London a few minutes early and taxied to our gate. Then it was time to deplane and go through immigration. This way, Samuel, this way. So we just arrived, landed here in London, and we're here for about 4 days. This is a long walk. They got us all the way to the end of the terminal. Now we're going on around. Similar, but it's not that one. So anyways, we've just landed here in London Heathrow. We went through immigration. It was a little bit longer lines just because a lot of people are arriving at the same time. And then we have just collected our bags. So we have all of our bags, so they all made it. No issue there, so which is good. Again, overall the flight was great flight. No issues there. After picking up our bag, we checked out the arrival lounge at Heathrow. Now, to access the lounge, you have to be arriving on American Airlines flights in business class only. No status will get you access here. They, however, allowed me to bring just one guest here. Eventually, the person at the entrance allowed my family in. Anyways, let us know in the comment what you think about this American Airlines product and if it is on your radar. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to like and share the video to many friends. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any more of our adventures. Thanks again for watching. We will see you in the next one.